for negative for me more hasa more kwaba edoba daily update TV so and then I'll show you my day and also subscribe and share na odo comment so ashekon je Mensa kunu and ya expose no ya say Valco company friend Valco just say wabe disika buburu ama company na ku ama company na ire ku na okasa efa na pon yemfa credit ma Akroma fe bobi ansa ene tena se na nse wonyina pie Valco dwumadie bi anase organization bi aje Mensa kuna fesika twitwiri de adi egu company no okasa fa corruption edbp na ponsem so na okache nda pose we so nya ne first and last even say o papa ti ase kura nya ne tipen na po obi ama kura make it clear say ono enye ne tipen ane yera Dr. Kwame Akroma etino je Mensa kunu na ho aba asem ya bie ne so because of le je Mensa obi ne ne kunu ana adodo na ne kunu minim say o je Mensa kunu de a gentleman entesa anu so kan corruption no o kan unti ne ya bie ne so power adedi inkuti sansan bobi ansa ene bie so je Mensa se de woni ne kunu nyina mo ho be hyehye wo mo kuruma e we se je Mensa onu go se obenya sleepless night obe resigning po de ze bie ne kunu so involved in corruption what this guiding what this a good company bia a state company meaning also a financial cost to the state, so he can be prosecuted, he can be jailed, he can face the law because a financial loss to the state straightforward bobi ansa na bi so ngoti dwumadie no award the citizens social broadcast asem
so that many women betumi to fuel at a cheaper price. How dare you compare a very reckless thief, a criminal like a Kufuado, very useless man in our generation, very useless guy, useless president. How can you compare him to Akroma? Today, Thor is grounded. Thor is grounded. Unyame amwa on mind to say Ghana after Akroma no nkwasi afonko an yenye omo saa bepemene eno omo killer omo last killer omo la me say nobody should dare, not even John Mahama onu kura waka say nya na fene Akroma why kofo why. Then you have this stupid boy in Apo. Kikam kwasi asem. Ave no so konkro for akopo macho. You are a fool. You are a fool that will take you just running mate the same day you started your campaign with a friend. I beg. You are a fool. Not today, Mammy fan to form. What do Mammy fan to form? Say yeah. Mammy fan to form. No, you see. Yeah. No. Don't dare. Don't go there. Don't go there. I go for the way. I go for the way. Obi a wati me about my mind connect over about 30 years, 40 years. You have the guts to say that nonsense. No more the Ghana for their young woman. All my people for no ferry. Some pia because I have no. Akufo the young one Akufo. Akufo the young one president Akufo. Akufo the young one within the MPP the young na fair no. Oh dear bim. Akwa we abe do o mayawu. Abe disturb or mine, abe trim or mine punto actually over bear 30-40 years. Now Baba cancer man now ube come kwasi asema chire. Who born dog? Napo, who born you? Now what say What's the premper the Croatia and the young Nkrumah? What's it? I bet if you are wine and a young cook, now go for the young Nkrumah. I bet if you are wine and a young Kwame Nkrumah. Idiot or free. Swine. Apejefio nipa papa be no ho se ne yonko ne Kwame Nkrumah. Check. Muntwa nkomo mo wo Kumase. Wo yonko ne Kwame Nkrumah. Ha. Vako je Mensa we kunu ene bedi Vako musika egu no. Je Mensa yisi okunu. Criminals like you. Nabo my when you would last time ya beka sa nkwasi asem no obi afa your taxpayers money waka che se wo si agenda 111 4 years ni we disca no and what to foundation we also wo si eya hospitals mark 111 point ewe ifa ifa nesi because Akroma is a fool to use our taxpayers' money, 10.5 million Ghana cedis, and the befa private jet, say or the nam or Jinani womb. Other ya, now Akroma defense minister, Nitu, on what bodam no ananti about parliament, tabaka say, President Rinya Baby Yare, and also what into Ghana, airplane, Ghana Airways, no, the 9 won't mean training name. Shabama Tiati, I want to mean training name. Just look at the Kufa don't mean training name. Charlie, there are many pangin in home. Obia say or minor. Let's talk about it. Right now, fuel and a druso. Mestre Kwame Sifakan or China or Kwa Nyerejojo Chichim. Why we are here? These are like I give you two. You see, it's either you send the reporters, use 2 from Peace FM, 2 from OKFM, 2 from UTV. They go give you Dodo PA. Now, say MPA rot to need the PA. Mube Johnny. I'm into inflow. Jimabi awe yasemuye. But mami for we. Yes, Agbesi Basil says Nkrumah saw this coming. That is why he built the refinery. Yes. Yes. He saw it coming. Unfortunately, when you have nation records insulted, look, so a bit to say, Rollins Krati Asenenka or Didi Nkrumah Temwa, and maybe I'm a fanasa. Yeah, could be a fanasa. What if for open for a champon, for a champon, a compare and Nkrumah? Yeah, I will agree. You have this guy, somebody who can just walk to Bank of Ghana and tell Bank of Ghana, Prince Skama Minkudi, without approval. A president of Famra, Omumra, on Ghana Constitution, on Fanyashi, Omua de, or mine, Akoyana, or Tessono, Omuno. You think Nkrumah will do that? Okay, Nkrumah do my sika ever fly nyum to need na ba so metwa nyum a state house a Flagstaff house. Because Nkrumah be this nkwasi ade no. Ha. Jesus Christ Savior. Do you know the efforts Nkrumah at the same in building a Kosombo dam, building Vako, Black Star Line, our aviation sector, our education system. Do you know the efforts? Huh? Nabo, senior radio super can catch you so we catch you so you saw. Abodam complete. Ay. Who's running me? Oh dear, Mopa ya, Monko can Krumabio, Muba de Ghana from Colabemo. Umbedimum Pamro, Musha dia more primo. Mobaka, Musiam headquarters so way, a salam down. No more can we inside one wa, no the Chiesi Kufado so. Aha, I want Obia, Mayamoshe, Obia Muniasem, Obia and Cashe. But some of the Pie, Esia Bontin, dia. Quiet a man for them befaso. What do a Maya woo destroy my saying? Pamachow, I this idea. Yami Aduma next week, here be 5% fuel and Monfanka home my end. You bet ya. Why? But John Mama, ya DB. And Kwame is very interesting. John Mama here meet the president. When we say Bepemene, none of the issues John Mahama Aṛṛēstēd MPP are contested. None, not one. Not one. Not one. From corruption or fighting here under his tenure. No to challenge ma woman. Say, if they have any dent on him, Bepe me say me no ka say. I want to me. Yentie John Mahama na me round it up. *413#.
The basis why they say so. The NDC has no social intervention programs. It's the funniest thing I heard. Who brought the district assembly's common fund concept? It was the NDC. We put it in the 1992 constitution and said 5 to 8% of total government revenue should go directly to the districts for their development. So if you go to your district and the district assembly has built a school, a KVIP, a nursery, a sports recreation, a community center, it is a social intervention of NDC that has produced that. Who introduced the GET Fund? It's Rawlings, NDC. We passed the GET Fund law. But for the GET Fund, where would our education be? Most of the educational infrastructure in this whole country is being provided through the GET Fund. And so how can you say we haven't introduced social intervention politics? But in any case, what is social intervention policy? Is an action or policy that provides social services or social benefits to the people. And so it's not only GET Fund and other things. We have provided more access to water than any other government in the history of this country. When Professor Mills came into government, access to clean drinking water was 58%. By the time we left office, access to clean drinking water was 76%. For Accra alone, we added 40 million more gallons of water. In 8 years, not 1 gallon has been added. And I hear the Ghana Water Company say, oh, Accra is overgrowing, and know what your population growth rate is. And you must continue to put in the capacity to bring in more water. And that's why I'm saying that we took water and brought it in from the northern direction of this country. And so Adenta and other places that had never gotten water for almost 15 years saw their taps flowing for the first time. Today, I'm sure your taps flow twice a week or something. If you don't store water, you will run short. And so we need to invest to bring more water supply, not only to Accra, but to all our growing communities around the country. And so if you are a government and you haven't invested in improving water, definitely access to people will be denied. We've extended electricity more than any government in the history of Ghana. Electricity is a public good. when electricity arrives in a community, it changes the lives of the people very rapidly. People can engage in small-scale enterprises. It was Rawlings who introduced the Rural Electrification Program and the National Electrification Program. And so today, when we say that Ghana has more than 80% access to electricity, it's because the NDC introduced those policies for us to be able to do so. So how can any person say that NDC has not introduced any social intervention? Even the NHIS. NDC started a pilot in Damango and Nkranza for the NHIS. Implementation started in President Kufuor's time. But what President Kufuor introduced was a mutual health insurance scheme. And so your card, your NHIS card, allowed you to access health services only in the district in which you were registered. Today's National Health Insurance Scheme was introduced by Professor Mills. He changed it from a mutual district insurance scheme to a national health insurance scheme so that your card could access health care anywhere in Ghana you go. And so I wonder what is giving these people this idea. You know, I can refer to free school uniforms and free sandals. The free school uniform policy was introduced by Professor Mills. I can refer to the free textbooks for basic schools. When Nana Jane, seated here, was minister, she came and met a situation where 3 children had access to 1 textbook. By the time she left office as minister, every child in basic education had access to 4 textbooks of their own. If that is not social intervention, I wonder what else is social intervention. Even let's take progressive free SHS. It's a policy, the free SHS. I launched the free SHS. And so you can't say that we have not had any social intervention. If you talk about the cocoa sector,
Abusuye na ahwe na comment section like na share dwumadi ni mami na jebre na makan metie for any ahwefo nyina so ati na the issue on board na ekotie no yenka samfa na po ensema na po kokan na anu ada abraye paw no se omerani na po merani mejo ensema papa we kokan dia bro adwene ntiase so wa bakshin kroba se mo kwama nkroma no na po ene kanza se we nyina busuya na akufado no ene baumia ehye bobebre abra na mo petumi aba aban mu ekika nsem bebre atim say a very 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 hot message na omo pass it to Ghanaians na nyina nso omo aba aban mu the expectation of Ghanaians no it's not like what they told us and some omo kan nyina entisa crack busia na Akufado any bomia share bobebre about the economy so be stabilize cities no amobe money amaye ayede amaye na ehwe omanim sa omanye den omo she Ghana for bebre Ghana for bo say be stabilize economy no ombe money amaye fo ebuzenye ize o ensem omo catch Ghana for na ensem ache say wetim say anoyeden ehye pa abusu anoyeden ehye. But eba ne sa no so no Ghana for expecting much intino omokoto abane Akufado ne baomia by say no Ghana for so be say Akufado baomia yede omata dae omotwia fam asem no omokan ni nyina entisa abusu entisa bakobako kra sure say odo comment be show daily update TV so 24/7 yejuma edesuma hwefo NAT for God bless you stay tuned stay connected jebejebre na yakan MT for nyina ezo ho adwenche nyamisho.